Hey, Restoration Road. It is good to be with you. You're probably thinking, why in the world is he sitting in his car doing this video? And I will tell you with 2 words. It's cold. I don't want to be outside, and I'm actually sitting in the parking lot of where we meet on Sunday mornings. It is Eagle River High School. We meet in the lobby, actually, of the high school. So I thought it would be appropriate for me to be parked in front of there. Unfortunately, there's something going on in the school right now, so I can't actually go in. But I wanted to give you a little snippet of what is it like to plant a church, a mobile church in the Arctic that meets in the school. Well, I can tell you, often cold. What we end up dealing with a lot of the time is actually things freezing up. For example, our sound equipment, a lot of it ends up in our garage because we can't put it in the trailer because it won't work when we get to the school on Sunday morning. Another problem is freezing. So, for example, one Sunday we showed up and the lock on our trailer was frozen shut. So we had to go get a blowtorch, heat it up to pop the lock. We had one Sunday where we couldn't get the door open. We had another Sunday where we couldn't get the door closed. So these are just real basic things that we deal with on a given Sunday. So it just is what it is. Every plant everywhere has its own deals. This is one of ours.
We gave some families some of the little Bible story books for Christmas, and one of them responded back to me after reading it with her 4-year-old son that her son was saying, I see that I have sinned against God and that I want him to forgive me and I want him to be in my life. And so they prayed together and just had an amazing God experience where they hadn't really gotten to that point talking in their family before. And so I got a text from the mom saying, thank you for this book and opening up new conversations in our family's life. And I just hope that that keeps happening again and again, and that the Spirit is moving here and that everything gets stirred up and that we all want to be stepping forward into what God has for us here. And so thankful that God is using us to be His tools here. And I don't necessarily feel totally equipped for all of that, but we're learning, and so are they. And so I will give what I can give, and Josh gives what he can give, and even the girls are giving what they can give, and God is really using us to fulfill His purposes here. And I'm thankful to be a part of it. On another note, the weather and daylight is changing here, and I'm looking outside right now at these sunshiny mountains, and I just wanted to show you, let's see if I can turn the camera around. Of those beautiful mountains and the beautiful snow, and it is a real treat to be in this winter wonderland, and we're really soaking it up. So, church, thank you for keeping us in your hearts and praying for us, and all of you who have continually called me and texted me and encouraged me. It has been so incredibly wonderful to stay connected with all of you and to remember that I do have us, the whole family, has a place in your hearts, and that we're all walking forward in what God has planned for us, but that we are still united. And thank you so much for that. Miss you guys.
Olina, what do you like about living in Alaska?
Having snow.
You like having snow. Opal, is there anything you like about living here in Alaska?
I like the name of Alaska, and I like the church here, and I like the ballet class, and I like that we get to go sledding, and I like my mom and papa.
The thing I think we could use the most prayer for is honestly for our people to have a hunger for the Word. I just find that there isn't a hunger or a desire. And so that is, honestly, that's my greatest cry or cry out to God for our church, is that they will hunger for His word, because we know that it is His word that gives life. And so I would appreciate your prayers that the people will desire to know God more, that they will have a hunger for Him.